Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Little Chapel of Faith Catholic Ministries. My name is Tina. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. We have platforms on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. If you're on any of those or all of those, please give us a like and share. It keeps our ministry relevant and out there spreading the word. I am here for the reading of the Diary of Saint Faustina. We do have a YouTube playlist with the readings thus far, so if you want to kind of catch up, read and catch up from where we are, you can do that. There's also some videos on there from the nuns in her order that talk more about her. It's very interesting. But in the meantime, we are going to continue where we left off yesterday. Prayer during the Mass on the Day of Perpetual Vows. Today I place my heart in the paten where your heart has been placed, O Jesus, and today I offer myself together with you to God, your Father, and mine, as a sacrifice of love and praise. Father of mercy, look upon the sacrifice of my heart, but through the wound in the heart of Jesus. May 1st, 1933, first day. Union with Jesus on the Day of Perpetual Vows. Jesus, from now on, your heart is mine, and mine is yours alone. The very thought of your name is the delight of my heart. I truly would not be able to live without you, even for a moment, Jesus. Today my soul has lost itself in you, my only treasure. My love knows no obstacles in giving proof of itself to its beloved. The words of Jesus during my perpetual vows. My spouse, our hearts are joined forever. Remember to whom you have vowed. Everything cannot be put into words. My petition while we were lying prostrate under the pall. I begged the Lord to grant me the grace of never consciously and deliberately offending him by even the smallest sin or imperfection. Jesus, I trust in you. Jesus, I love you with all my heart. When times are most difficult, you are my mother. For love of you, Jesus, I die completely up to myself today and begin to live for the greater glory of your holy name. Love it is for you, for your love of you, O most holy Trinity, that I offer myself to you as an oblation of praise, as a holocaust of total self-immolation. And through this self-immolation, I desire the exaltation of your name. O Lord, I cast myself as a little rosebud at your feet. O Lord, and may the fragrance of this flower be known to you alone. 3 requests on this day of my perpetual vows. Jesus, I know that today you will refuse me nothing. First request. Jesus, my most beloved spouse, I beg you for the triumph of the Church, particularly in Russia and in Spain, for blessings on the Holy Father Pius VI, and on all the clergy, for the grace of conversion for impotent sinners. And I ask you a special blessing, and for light, O Jesus, for the priests before whom I will make my confession throughout my lifetime. Second request. I beg your blessings on our great congregation, and may it be filled with great zeal. Bless, O Jesus, our Mother General and our Mother Directress, all the novices and all the superiors. Bless my dearest parents. Bestow your grace, O Jesus, on our wards. Strengthen them so powerfully by your grace, so that those who leave our houses will no longer offend you by any sin. Jesus, I beg you for my homeland, protect it against the assault of its enemies. Third request. Jesus, I plead with you for the souls that are most in need of prayer. I plead for the dying. Be merciful to them. I also beg you, Jesus, to free all souls from purgatory. Jesus, I commend to you these particular persons. My confessors, persons recommended to my prayers, a certain person, Father Andras, Father Zapuda, and the priest I met in Vilnius, Father Sapoko, who is to be my confessor, a certain soul, a certain priest, a certain religious, to whom you know how much I owe. Jesus and all the people who have been recommended to my prayer, Jesus, on this day, you can do everything for those whom I am pleading. For myself, I ask, Lord, transform me completely into yourself. Maintain in me a holy zeal for your glory. Give me the grace and spiritual strength to do your holy will in all things. Thank you, O my dearest bridegroom, for the dignity you have conferred on me, and in particular for the royal coat of arms, which will adorn me from this day on and which even the angels do not possess, namely the cross, the sword, and the crown of thorns. But above all, my Jesus, I thank you for your heart. It is all I need. Mother of God, most holy Mary, my mother, you are my mother in a special way now, because your beloved Son is my bridegroom, and thus we are both your children. For your sake, you have to love me. O my Mary, my dearest mother, guide my spiritual life in such a way that it will please your Son. Holy and omnipotent God, at this moment of immense grace by which you are uniting me with yourself forever, I, mere nothingness, with the utmost gratitude, cast myself at your feet with a tiny, unknown flower, and each day the fragrance of that flower of love will ascend to your throne. In times of struggle and suffering, of darkness and storm, of yearning and sorrow, in times of difficult trials, in times when nobody will understand me, when I will even be condemned and scorned by everyone, I will remember the day of my perpetual vows, the day of God's incomprehensible grace. I think we'll leave it there. We will be back tomorrow for more of the readings of Diary of Saint Faustina. See where it goes. Until then, God bless you all. Have a beautiful day. Be well. Be kind to each other.